The goodness and power of God Shani are very significant in our everyday lives. Among the 9 planets that rule the world, Shani is located at position 7. In traditional astrology, this is regarded as unfortunate. According to the Kaagol Shastra, Shani is 9 crore miles away from our planet. Its circumference is approximately 1,082 crore and 60 lakh kilometers. Additionally, its gravitational pull is 95 times stronger than the Earth's. The planet Shani makes one orbit of the Sun every 19 years. The astronauts have described the colors of the Shani as stunning, powerful, inspiring, and arresting. In its ring, there are 22 satellites. There are various stories regarding Shani's birth. The first and most widely recognized is the one found in Kasi Khanda's historic Scanda Poorana, which is as follows. God Surya was married to Daksha Kanya Sandhya. Sandhya was unable to stand the brightness of God Surya. She once believed that by performing penance, she could become more brilliant, or she could lessen God Surya's glare with the force of her penance. She gave birth to 3 children from God Surya, Vyavastava Manu, Yamraj and Yamuna. Sandhya cherished her kids dearly. She was, however, extremely offended by God Surya's luminosity. She had the idea that one day she would leave God Surya, visit her parents, and perform a severe penance there. And if there was any opposition, she would retreat to a remote location and perform penance there. Sandhya created a chaya, shadow, of herself and gave her the name Suvarna with the strength of her penance. The shadow of herself eventually changed into Suvarna. After giving the kids to Chaya, Sandhya instructed her that she would now take the role of a mother and care for her 3 kids. She advised her to call her if there was ever a problem, and she would rush to help. But she warned her to keep in mind that nobody should be aware of the fact that she was Chaya and not Sandhya. Sandhya transferred her duties to Chaya and left for her parents' house. She returned home and informed her father that she was unable to tolerate the brightness of God Surya. Consequently, she left without alerting her spouse. Listening to this, her father scolded her very much and told her that without being called, if the daughter returns home, both her and her father would be cursed. She was instructed to return home immediately by him. Then, Sandhya started to be concerned about what would happen to the duties she had delegated to Chaya if she returned. Chaya would wander where? And their secret would be exposed. So, Sandhya went to the dense jungles in Uttar Kurukshetra and took repose there. On the other hand, God Surya and Chaya's relationship had 3 children: Putri Bhadra, Tapti, God Shani, and Manu. According to the second tale, Maharishi Kashyap's enormous yagna was what led to the creation of God Shani. Shiv Bhaktini Chaya was so preoccupied with God Shiva's penance while God Shani was growing inside her. Throughout her penance, she prayed so fervently that her prayers had a significant impact on the unborn child. The complexion of God Shani turned dark as a result of Chaya's extreme penance, which included going without food and shelter from the hot sun. Surya was shocked to discover God Shani's dark complexion upon birth. He started to question Chaya by telling Chaya that this wasn't his son, and insulted her. God Shani had inherited his mother's penance's immense powers from the moment of his birth. He observed his father demeaning his mother. He looked down with contempt at his father. His father's body was scorched black as a result. The chariot of God Surya's horses came to a standstill. God Surya cried out to God Shiva with worry. God Shiva counseled God Surya and informed him of what had transpired, highlighting how the respect for mother and child had been tarnished and disrespected as a result of him. God Surya acknowledged his mistake and expressed regret. Post that God Surya reclaimed his former stunning appearance as well as the strength of his chariot's horses. And since then, God Shani became a good son to his mother and father and an ardent disciple of God Shiva. For more content like this, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.